Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Greg Lee, and it's my privilege to get to work with you this semester as we explore the wonderful world of economics. I've posted an announcement. I know many of you have had a chance to go in and read that already. I appreciate you getting to that quickly so you kind of know what to expect from the class. I've also sent an email out to everybody to, as you'll find in the email, confirm that we've got your correct email address, number one, and then number two, to make sure you've had a chance to walk through the syllabus because the syllabus lists those important due dates associated with each unit this semester. Well, I've got a couple other pieces of information to give you besides what you found in that announcement, and they're really just kind of reminders that you'll need as the course progresses. The first one, the due dates are all on Thursday evening. I know schedules are hectic, and sometimes you might have to wait until a Thursday to get your work done. But I'm going to recommend that you don't wait. Try to always get your work done early because if you wait to the last moment and you try to log on, the computer is just falling apart. You can't get anywhere you need to go. And you can't get your work done, you can't get your quiz turned in, you can't get your homework turned in, whatever the case may be. If you miss out on that because of some piece of technology, then unfortunately you're just going to miss those points. You run that risk when you wait till the last moment to get something done. Unfortunately, you just run the risk of not being able to get that work turned in and therefore losing those points. So don't do that, okay? Don't make yourself crazy. Go ahead and get it done early. You'll be happy you did. The other good reason to do things early is because if you wait till the last minute to do the homework and you've got some questions about the homework, you may not be able to get in touch with me. I'm not going to stay up till midnight on a Thursday night or whatever it is, waiting to see if you're starting late and answer your questions. I'm going to knock off at 5 at the regular time. So if you choose to wait till that last moment, you may not be able to get the assistance that I could provide if you start a little early. So get started early. And the other thing is that if you get started early and you'll do those threaded discussions a little early, you and your classmates will have the opportunity to have some interaction with whatever that particular topic is. All right, so there's my number one big hit. Please don't wait. Number two, one place I find people losing some points is at that threaded discussion activity. Now, when you read through the documents, you're going to find that I require at least two responses. One post will be your thoughts on whatever that topic is, and another one in another comment to what one of your classmates have said. So get that done early too. That'll give you a chance to know that you've got both of those posted and you're going to earn full credit because it's kind of a go or no go deal, right? If you have two posts, you're going to get the 10 points. If you don't have the two, you're going to get 0. So don't lose those 10 points. The last thing is this. I'm very willing to help you with your homework. If you have questions, you can give me a call. You can send me an email message. I'll get back to you. You are also welcome to work with your other classmates. That's fine too. I often find that somebody might say something a little bit differently than I would, and that will help the point really come home for you, and you'll be able to get the assignment done. So you're welcome to work with your classmates. You are not welcome to just copy their paper and turn it in. Everybody's going to explain things just a little bit differently. So even though you're doing the homework together, I don't want you just copying one for the other. That's a form of plagiarism and you can't plagiarize. So don't do that. If you work together, write things up in your own language. Last thing, the graphing that you're going to do. Some people are very competent working with Excel and the other functions you'll find in some of the word processing packages. But if you aren't comfortable doing that and you want to hand draw your graphs, you can hand draw your graphs and turn them in. How do you do that? Well, if you've got a scanner at home, you can scan them in and then submit them to the Dropbox. If you don't have that available, contact the campus where you've registered, whatever that college is for you. They'll have folks who work well, they might call it online learning department, they might call it distance learning, they may call it internet learning. Their online learning programs, contact those folks. You can get into campus, they can help you get the graphs scanned in. So graphs can be hand drawn if you want to. I do the hand drawing. You look at some of the videos and see that I'm just sketching it out on the board, and that works fine for me. Type everything else. Graphs can be hand drawn. Graphs can be hand drawn, but type everything else. And do me a favor if you would. These old eyes have a hard time reading really small type. So if you could type it in maybe 12 or 14 size font, I know it's going to look huge to you guys, but that'll help me read it easier. Well, I'm looking forward to the semester. I hope you enjoy the class. Hope you find it to contain some new and useful information. I'm willing to help whenever I can. Welcome to economics, ladies and gentlemen.